Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you chapter number 17 of your English grammar book, and the topic is have something done. Dear students, have something done means have plus object plus past participle form of the verb, third form of the main verb. Where we use, what is the rule for using have something done? Just see here, I have written the rule. The pattern have plus object. Something means object here plus past participle. Past participle means third form of the main verb. Past participle form of the main verb, verb third form, is used to say that we arrange for somebody to do something for us. Means this pattern is used to say that we have arranged for somebody to something for us. Okay, just see the example you will get. He is repairing his car. It means the doer, the subject, he is doing the work himself. Nobody is here, nobody is doing the work of the subject he. But see the another sentence, he is having his car repaired. He is having his car repaired. It means he has asked someone to do the work. He has given the work to the other person, to someone for repairing. He has given his car to other person for repairing. He has asked somebody to do his work, to do the work. Okay, so in this situation, when we give our work, when we ask somebody to do our work, in that situation we use have plus object plus verb third form. Clear? When we ask somebody to do our work, when we ask somebody to do something for us, in that situation we use have plus object plus past participle form of the verb. Students, you will write this example, this one. I have written both the examples so that you may understand easily. Okay, this sentence, he is repairing his car, it means the doer, the subject, is doing the work himself. But the another sentence, he is having his car repaired, means the doer, the subject, has given his own work to the other person for doing for him. Okay, see the second example. You will write only this example. You have not to write the portion which is in bracket. It is for your understanding. We are going to have our house painted. Means we are not painting our house. Someone is there and he is painting our house. Means we have given our house to somebody for painting. See the third example. He had his bike serviced. It means he had not serviced his bike himself, but he had given his bike to other person for servicing. Means he has given his own work to somebody to do that work for himself. Okay, so in this situation we use have plus object plus past participle form of the verb. Okay, now see the second rule. Students, we can use get in the same way as have, but it is mainly used in spoken. In place of have we can use get, but it is mainly used in spoken English. See the example, we can have, or in place of have we can use get our hair cut. We can have our hair cut, or we can get our hair cut. Okay, means get is used in place of have. See the rule third. Sometimes we use have plus object plus past participle form of the verb, third form of the verb, to say that something happens unpleasant to somebody or his belongings. Sometimes, not always, this pattern is used to indicate, to say that something happens unpleasant to somebody or his belongings. For example, he had his bike stolen. Means the bike has been stolen from him. He had his bike stolen. Had plus object plus past participle form of the verb. Dear students, in this way we can do. I hope you have understood easily. Means whenever we do not do our work ourselves, whenever we say somebody to do something for us, when somebody does our work, in that situation we use have something done, this pattern, have plus object plus done. Clear? I can have my hair, suppose I can have my hair cut, means I have not cut my hair myself, means I have told somebody to cut my hair. My hair is cut by some other person. In this situation we use have plus object plus verb, third form. Students, this chapter is completed, and one thing more, your half yearly syllabus is also completed. This chapter is not in your half yearly syllabus. After half yearly this chapter will be asked. So you have to prepare from chapter number 7 to 16. The last chapter was active and passive in grammar, chapter 1st to 3rd in reader, and chapter 1st to 4 in supplementary. Dear students, just write the rules, do the exercise in your notebook, and after that start revising all your syllabus, all your chapters for getting good marks. In next video we will meet with revision. I will make the syllabus revise, and you have to listen, you have to see it very carefully. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.